What is pre-training versus fine-tuning an LLM? Imagine this. Large language models don't just pop into existence knowing how to write poems, answer tricky questions, or debug code. They have to learn, and their journey is massive. First, they gorge on the wild chaos of the internet. Then, they're carefully guided to behave in a way that feels surprisingly human. This learning journey has two big stages: pre-training and fine-tuning. One builds the brain, the other teaches it manners. One feeds it everything it can find, the other shows it how to hold a conversation without going off the rails. But what's really going on in each step? How does raw text turn into an AI like GPT that can chat fluently, recall facts, and solve problems? Let's break it down. Pre-training is the foundation. The model consumes trillions of words, books, Wikipedia, internet pages, learning patterns, grammar, facts, and even styles of communication. This happens without labels or correct answers. Instead, the model teaches itself by predicting missing words or the next word in a sequence. That's how it builds a universal brain packed with broad knowledge. Fine-tuning comes later. This is where the model stops being a general language sponge and starts becoming useful. With carefully labeled examples, like instructions paired with responses, it learns to follow directions, stay on topic, and produce outputs aligned with human expectations. Fine-tuning makes the model practical and safe to use, without retraining it from scratch. There are also lighter adaptations, like prompting, where you simply guide the model with context instead of retraining it, letting you tap into its pre-trained abilities on the fly. In short, pre-training builds the brain, fine-tuning teaches the manners, prompting lets you unlock those abilities in real time. That's the recipe behind modern LLMs and why they feel so powerful today.
Now I ask you to do something very, very important. Just share, subscribe, like.